Hi, Scorpios. This is Kathy. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a no contact, low communication, twin flames or soulmates and separation reading. We want to know what is going on with your person, what is happening around you, where is this connection headed, any guidance spirit has for you. If you are not interested in your past person and you're moving on and you are looking for new love, this reading is not going to be for you. So check out your playlist, check out the singles readings. And a reminder, this is for somebody who wants to know the person that they're thinking of, that they haven't been in communication with, what is going on. So we're going to ask Spirit for some insight today. What does Spirit have for you? Spirit, please share with me. For my Scorpios, I am listening for you now. Let's say I keep the faith, have faith in this person, have faith in this connection, maybe a sense of innocence, almost a feeling of remember when we first met, remember when we first started. We didn't fight, we didn't have, resentments, whatever. It's like remember when, and then I have a change coming, changes in the air, okay? And I have perception taking off their mask, gorgeous. And one more, bottom of the deck, I have hope. So Spirit's giving you hope and faith. So I like that. I like this feeling of they don't want you to let go of these feelings. So they're not asking you to move on. They're saying, we have some hope. So we're going to see what the cards are saying. Maybe we have some good news in this connection. Maybe what is this hope, Spirit? What are we hoping for? What is it that you have for us? What is our person we're thinking of us want? Let's see. I have a King of Cups. Okay, so there's a lot of feelings still in this connection. I have an Empress. I have a Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Okay. And I have a Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. There's still a lot of feelings here. Now, there is this Seven of Swords that is there hurt in this connection, Spirit? Was somebody hurt? Was somebody lied to, deceived? I have a Nine of Cups. I have a Five of Swords, and I have a Fool. So there is a feeling of moving on. There is a feeling of this person has either moved on to somebody else, and maybe it was an affair. Maybe they moved on to somebody that they actually had an affair with. Maybe they thought that the grass was greener on the other side with this new beginning. But there's still these tremendous feelings for you. And there is a feeling of, even if they're in another relationship, they feel like they're alone. Okay. So they're missing their partner, they're missing their soulmate. And it could be just a matter of time that connection ends and they come back and remember that they still had feelings for you, or that they were happier when they were with you. So something is going on with that. I have a Temperance, this balance, patience, waiting, and a Ten of Cups. There's the sense of I was happy. I think that your person tried is the grass greener on the other side, and got themselves into a relationship that they really didn't quite want or weren't quite ready for. And a little bit of a feeling of, now I'm trapped and I've got to get out of this. But they should have stayed with you. That relationship could end, and that relationship could be very unhappy. They could feel very lonely in that relationship. So I do feel like it's a soulmate and separation. Like I somehow walked away from my soulmate and I regret it. And now they feel trapped even in another relationship. Defensive, ready for battle, fighting these feelings is how it's coming into me. I see you and I recognize you. Now I see you. Now I see you for who you were. I had to I had to be away from you and even be with somebody else to realize what I had with you. So now they're realizing that this was a true soul connection. The laughter, the fun times, we had a lot more fun. I don't feel like they're happy where they are now. Okay. I don't feel like they made the right choice. And I feel like they're more filled with regrets over that than anything. Can I have one more of these, Spirit? Status quo, the cycle continues. Just this feeling of going through the motions of their life and not really being happy where they are. So they were happier with you is the sad part, but I feel like they have to end something to be with you. They have to choose you again is what's going to have to happen. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that we have going on? I have a 10 of Swords. They have to end something to be with you. It has to be over. I have a King of Swords. They have to make a decision. They have to stand strong, speak their truth, speak their mind. I have the Lady and the Lord. There's my Lover's card. I have a 9 of Wands. It's like I've been fighting this. I think that they are realizing that you were truly a soul connection. And they were really happy with you. And that's the sad part. It's like they were either foolish and jumped ship and said, the grass is greener on the other side, and I want to be with this person. This person makes me happy. And then they went over there and they realized after a short period of time that that person really did not make them happy. And now they've got to end that. And they may feel trapped. They may feel like, how would I ever get back to you? So it's very complicated. This is very complicated. Life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing, and I miss your light. They are not happy where they are. Okay. And now they find like a little bit of I'm trapped. I'm trapped now, and I don't know how to get back to you. I want to be different if I come back. Why do I deserve someone like you? They could feel that you're still waiting for them. They could know that you were the best thing that ever happened to them. I can't promise you anything. So they've got to come back with a promise. They've got to come back with, I've ended this other, just they've got to make a choice. Okay. And they've got to choose you. And there can't be a third party. There can't be a third party involved. They can't have it both ways. They can't say, well, it's complicated and I can't get out of what I'm in now, but I really want to be with you, and I love you both, or any of that garbage. They've got to choose you. Okay. I'm blocked. I'm holding back my feelings. You are too nice and I don't deserve your kindness. Why are you waiting for me? Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. So it's almost as if they're self-sabotaging themselves. I'm afraid to lose you. I made the mistake. You're still being kind to me. You're still loving me from afar. You would take me back if I wanted, when I'm ready to come back. And then it's this feeling of, they've got to make a decision. I can't do this right now. So they may not be ready to make this decision. If they don't make a decision to come back to you exclusively, then they're not ready. Either something's holding them back, financial situation, housing. They could have had a child with somebody that they're not going to leave the child now. So there could be all kinds of things, but Spirit did say it's complicated and it might not be that easy for us to be together. Can we find a compromise? Can we be flexible? Can we, move forward somehow? Can we just figure out how to move forward? An awakening, a progress. The twin is awakening to your connection. This twin is opening up. The soulmate is opening up. I do feel that is the meaning of this reading, is that It took them to be with somebody else to realize what they had with you. And I'm sorry about that, but it opened their eyes to how good they had it with you. A family, kids, judgment. There could be kids involved. There could be family involved. So there could be a lot of reasons why we're both struggling and controlling, trying to release the control of the situation. You're not going to have control over when this person comes back or how this person comes back. That's going to be divine timing and God's plan. Okay. Right now, your person feels like they're trapped in some other kind of relationship, and they can't find their way back to you yet. Something like that. But Spirit's still giving you hope, because that relationship may end, and if they're going to go anywhere, they're going to come right back to you. So that's probably what the hope is. I have a judgment that we're meant to be together someday again. It's waiting. It's a waiting game. King of Wands, they still feel passionate about you. They still think about you. 9 of Wands, they're trying to battle these feelings. Like if they're daydreaming about you or fantasizing about you physically, I feel like they try to battle it. It's like an ongoing battle of, I try to fight the feelings for you. I try to put those feelings, on hold. But there's no denying the feelings. There's just this waiting. It's a waiting game. This is a total waiting game for my Emperor to make a decision. This Emperor has to decide. And you're very intuitive, Scorpio. So you may be feeling like it's just a matter of time. They're not happy. You can feel it in your heart they're not happy. You can tell that even if they're in a relationship, they feel like they're alone in that relationship. They're missing you. So I want you to go with your intuition. If your intuition is saying it's just a matter of time, I know they're not happy. I know that they were happier when they were with me. Then it is really just a matter of time that this will go full circle, something like that. I know you've blocked me on social media, so we could be just trying to move on, trying to push this energy away, but we're still talking to each other somehow, or psychically we are. I had other options in love, but I didn't choose wisely. I should have realized there was only one right choice, and that was you. That is what is, the Emperor, the ego. They had to be with somebody else to realize that you were the one that they should have stayed with. You were the one that was right for them. But their ego said, I want to be with other people. I want to play the field. I want to see what else is out there. Whatever happened. My heart will never beat the same without you. So there's the feeling. I hate that you left me for him or her. There's some anger there, resentments. You hurt me. This feeling of waiting with the Hanged Man. No more lies, just the truth from here on out. If they're open to sharing what they're going through, they could reach out to you even while they're in this relationship with somebody else and say, I haven't forgotten you, but you're not going to put yourself in a third party situation, Spirit just said. I love you. I always have, and I always will. I listen to old voice messages you've left when the silent becomes unbearable. What I'd give to have you here to talk to. I miss you so damn much. Okay. And I can't sleep without you next to me. This kind of waiting game. I know you still love me. I know you still care. And I know you still want me to be there. It's a waiting game. I want to go back to this Hanged Man, because it's this sense of patiently waiting for me, patiently knowing I'm out there, knowing I'm not happy, knowing I'm thinking of you. And it's just a matter of time that something shifts, something changes. They end that relationship. They walk away from something that definitely isn't serving them, and they find their way back to you. Is it too late for us? That is really what's going on. This could be a relationship that's gone through a long time, like a long lost love, somebody that you knew years ago that you guys just never got over each other. And you're still both out there kind of longing for each other and wondering, whatever happened. And life, became complicated. So is it too late for us is the real question. You will have to wait. Unfortunately, you're going to have to wait, and divine timing is going to have to bring this connection back together if that's what spirit wants. But right now, I feel like somebody feels trapped in a situation and they can't get to you, is how it's coming into me. So is it too late for us? Divine timing will answer that question at some point. So let's put this out to the universe and let's ask spirit to continue to guide you both. They did give you that hope in the beginning. So if you're in love with this person still and you still want this person back in your life, hold on to that hope and just know your person's out there still feeling the same feelings. They feel the same way, but they're on their side somehow in some kind of complicated situation. I want to thank spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, thank you for joining me. I want to thank all my Scorpios for your love and support. If anyone's interested in a private reading, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.